Okay, I recently purchased the video mail prospecting system that Bradley had done, which is awesome, by the way. Yeah, wait. Soon I'm going to be adding an additional module to that, guys, and then we'll probably relaunch it. And not, we don't do big launches anyways, but we'll probably reintroduce it to you guys, our audience again, once I do, because I just launched a new agency less than 3 weeks ago, and I'm doing serious prospecting, more so than I've ever done, like industrial strength. It's awesome and it's working well. And I've got a really nice little system that's working well for starting a conversation using video emails and all kinds. Anyways, I'll cover that. I'm going to do an update to that training. And then we're going to reintroduce it to you guys when it's ready. So anyways, if you've already got it, you'll get the update when I add it. Okay. Back to the question. I have a technical question in reference to this. Bradley had mentioned during the training to set up a website for the personalized name domain to help with email delivery. Yes. For the life of me, I cannot figure out how to set the CloudFare settings up to point to the website to work right. Normally you set the name servers on the domain to point to the hosting to work. I hope this makes sense on what I'm asking. Any suggestions on this? It's probably a simple thing that I'm missing with this. Thanks, James. Yeah, James, it's really simple. So you have, if you're buying a domain and you're going to build the website and you're going through CloudFare, you just need to figure out what the IP address is for your server, your host, right? And then you set the A record in CloudFare. So you set an A record, put the @ sign in CloudFare as the subdomain or whatever. That just means it's going to read it. It's the root essentially. And then you put the IP address of your web server in the value field, and you hit you add that record. Then you can also add a CNAME record for www. And then put the same value, your domain name, in the value field. That's a CNAME record, and that will so that the website will resolve on both the root domain and the www version of it, if that makes sense. Cloudflare has help files for that. And if those are confusing, you can always go to YouTube and say how to set up how to set up a domain on Cloudflare. And I'm sure there's a shit ton of YouTube videos out there that will show you how to do that. It's very simple. Once you learn how to do it, it's super, super simple. And I use Cloudflare for just about everything. The only thing, here's something else, and I mentioned this, and I'll give this away because I thought it was brilliant. I took a great email prospecting course from this. It was called Cold Email Mastery, and it's on gumroad.com. I don't even know the guy's name who did the training, but it was fabulous. It was a really, really good cold email prospecting course. I just took it like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. It's $125. It's worth it, guys. But he showed me in that training how to go buy the domain through Google Domains, through a G Suite account or Google Workspace account. And then if you buy that domain, like that you're going to be cold email prospecting with, buy the domain through Google Workspaces and through Google Domains, logged into a Google account. And I guess you don't have to be logged into a Google Workspace account. You could probably do it from your primary Google account if it's just a regular Google account. But go to Google Domains is what I'm saying. Purchase the domain that you're going to be using for cold email. If you've already done it, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I'm just saying going forward, or get another extension, a .org or a .co extension that you can redirect to your money site. And again, I'll cover some of this in the updating training for VLS or the video lead gen system. But if you buy the domain through Google Domains, it's like $3 more than it is at Namecheap, but it will automatically set up your there's a checkbox during the checkout process for purchasing the domain through Google Domains that will automatically set Google Workspaces up for that domain. And it will set up the SPF records, the DKIM records, and all these things that you need to ensure highest deliverability for your emails. So it's great. It was a great little hack for me. It was worth $125 alone for the cost of that course, was just to learn that, because it sets everything up, and it's right out of the gate. It's an initial validation signal to Google that you're a valid business and not just a spammer. One other thing that I want to cover just very briefly, and again, this is because I'm doing so much of this stuff right now, guys, but there's this great service, and I'll cover this in the update when I do that for the video lead gen system. Lemlist.com. This is a cold emailing platform. I'm not using it for that. I'm using it for because I'm using High Level for my prospecting platform. I'm using High Level. It's fabulous. Semanticmastery.com/high level. You can get a 14-day free trial. That is it's great. I'm using that for my automation platform and all the stuff that I'm doing. But why I brought up Lemlist was because if you want to build the domain reputation of a new domain for cold emailing, they have this service in here. And if you go to their blog, they've got a great article about it. In fact, I'm just going to pull up the article because that would be better. Warm up email, and I'm going to put lemlist.com. Okay, right there. How to warm up your email account. And that's on blog.lemlist.com. So just go to Google and search for warm up email, lemlist.com, and it's the very first organic listing right there. Boom. Read this article. It's fabulous. When I came across this, I was like, man, it's brilliant. They have this, and you can join Lemlist for, I think it's $30 a month, just to use the Lem Warm feature. And that's what I do. So once I have, my domain set up, all the records in place and everything, then I add that Google Workspace account to Lemlist through the Lem Warm feature. And what it does is it starts to send and receive and reply to emails from that brand new domain email address to other Lemlist users. And it's all done. It's all automated. It's done in the background. But what it does is it starts to build the domain reputation so that when you are ready to start cold, like I would give it 30 days, at the very minimum, at least 21 days for the Lem Warm system to warm the email up and build the domain reputation before you start cold prospecting emailing with it. But I want to tell you, like I said, I just set this up for the domain that I just started prospecting with about 3 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, really. And I only let it run on that for 2 weeks. And I just tested, I did a MX Tools, email reputation test where you can send an email in and it will analyze the email and tell you what like the spam score is. And I got a 9.4 out of 10 yesterday I literally just tested it yesterday because about once a week I like to go in and check to see if my domain reputation is dropping. And I got a 9.4 out of 10. And I'm sending cold emails with a video email, just like I talk about in video lead gen system. I'm using sendspark.com or SendSpark, whatever. It's a AppSumo deal that creates the video email GIFs and all that. And that's what I'm using. And I put that right in the Gmail, send that out for cold emailing. And I'm still getting a 9.4 out of a 10, domain reputation score. So I would highly recommend that you check out Lemlist for their Lem Warm feature. And then also check out, purchasing domains through Google Domains that you're going to be doing for, and set Google Workspace up on it is what I'm saying. So hopefully that makes sense. As far as CloudFlare, just go to YouTube. CloudFlare's got help files, but you can also go to YouTube and search, and I'm sure you'll find a tutorial on how to do what you need to do.